So this is gonna be one of my longer videos about basically dear mortality. Like this is gonna be the title of the video. And it's the fact that, like with the fact that I made a video before this saying that you need to put input systems and stuff like that. But last week or this week, depending on when this gets uploaded, but in this video this week, but when this gets posted last week, I was, confronted with death. Like I was face to face with the uncertainty of life and how short and truly like random it all is. And the fact that it can be your time tomorrow, right? So it started with me like in the cafeteria, and then I interact with this kid, and like before the cafeteria I interact with this kid the on another day that was in my English class. And then after that, the next day we go to the cafeteria, and then this guy looks like deathly sick, right? He looks pale and stuff like that, only to, I have a new table because like I said, like they transferred my my lunch period. So only to sit down with my group, and then he's there, right? And then I don't really have a problem with that. And then we started to get into talking, but I don't know how the conversation went into that part where basically they started making jokes, and it's not like a bullying type. Like this people actually know this kid, and like they're friends like ever since before. So they, make jokes, and then it, eventually comes out that the kid has liver cancer. And it's not something that you'd be like, saying, oh, like you did bad this, because it's not, right? He's a kid. He's a kid. Like it's my age, probably younger than me, like for a couple months. But this kid, it's genetic, right? So it's something that he didn't have control over. And then, like knowing that, like this kid, like he was going through chemotherapy and stuff like that. And I used to like hear a lot about, diseases and like the struggle and stuff like that, but it's always been something that's like out there or in the TV or in the advertisements. And this one was, staring at me face to face. And this, I thought this was supposed to be a lighthearted video, but thinking about it, right, like this is something that bro didn't have control over. It was genetic. It was basically fate, right? And he's probably like one of the strongest people that I've ever met. Not physically, but in the mental and like the spiritual aspect, because bro was there. Like he he was when like people be like, I can see myself like, complaining about, so many assignments and complaining about this teacher or whatever. But then bro actually was going through chemotherapy, going through it, fighting a disease, right? Fighting it, and still going to school, still showing up, still, having the same deadlines, the same, expectations as me. You know? And it makes me like, and he was like at peace with, the fact that, he got, the make a wish thing. But it's also like, damn, like some like people actually um face uncertainty. They don't know if they can even like see like next month, right? We always have to think, or we always take time for granted. We take, chance and like, tomorrow for granted. But there are actually people, right, that have no choice. There are people that their chance or their tomorrows are numbered. And like sitting there, even with all the jokes that everybody was with all the jokes that everybody was, throwing around, like even him, he was making jokes about it. But it made me realize that if you want to start something, bro, like if you genuinely want to achieve something with your life, because we do not know the day, we do not know the hour, we do not know the circumstance, we do not know, all these variables that are in our genetics or in, the environment. and that we need to stop taking time for granted. We need to stop taking opportunity for granted. And I see it as a, you know, uh a communication from God. And I know that's selfish, but I, starting this year, I told God that I wanted to, do this. I want to achieve all these things, but I also want to kind of like, I also want to, be reminded, or be communicated to, of why this is important. And I got that answer. And and frankly, I just want to, like, I'm also in, like, gratitude. Like, making this video is hard, actually. I thought it was gonna be like, but um in the same vein, like, I'm grateful that God has given me an opportunity to, like, not be in the circumstance, but I also, pray for strength for bro, that, to withstand all the journey, the battle, like, that he's going through. But also the fact that I pray that he also, gets the opportunity to, fight it and actually beat it. But also that may God be with him throughout everything, throughout all the circumstances. And yeah, I feel like this is just, I don't know, I can't be crying in my videos, but I feel like this is a call to you and me, that we need to actually get to our goals, and that we need to, like, really make effort, towards reaching for what we want. And yeah, I'm actually crying, but yeah, peace.